Hi, this is Bob Vineyard, your Medicare expert with the Georgia Medicare Minute. Let's talk for a minute about carriers that have been retired or put back on the shelf, or however you want to say it. They're carriers that were here for a while, usually 2 or 3 years, sometimes a little bit longer, and they are no longer used as an issuing carrier in Georgia. Now, the carrier is still around. They're probably writing business in another state. They're just not writing business here. Some examples of that would be Mutual of Omaha. Now, I've been in the health insurance business for over 40 years. I did enter the Medicare market from a business standpoint back in 2010. At that time, Mutual of Omaha was not writing business here. Under their own name, they were using United World, and then they followed that a few years later with United of Omaha, and then more recently, Omaha Insurance Company. And as of January of 2019, Omaha Insurance Company is the issuing carrier. Aetna is pretty much the same way. Aetna has been here as Aetna. To my knowledge, they're not here anymore as an issuing carrier. They have had, during that time period, they've had Genworth, they have had American Continental Insurance, they've had Aetna Health and Life. Aetna Health and Life was retired about a year ago, early 2018, and replaced with Continental Life Insurance here in Georgia. So that's another carrier that has, at least as far as the issuing carrier is concerned, has been here and is no longer writing business. Cigna has been through the same thing. They've had American Retirement Life. They've had Cigna Health and Life, and there may have been another carrier in there that I have completely forgotten about, which is possible. And then we also have carriers that they're owned by a parent, but it's not a name brand that you would know. It's, big insurance company, holding company, or something like that owns them. Examples of that would be Manhattan Life, Family Life, and Gerber come to mind. Gerber was here, they left, they're back again. So, yeah, a lot of merry-go-round there. And what does this mean to you? Well, if you have a policy with one of those carriers, and as long as you continue to pay your premium, you can keep that policy, and they'll still honor the contractual terms, they'll pay your claims. The problem is that that block of business is getting stale. As long as a carrier is issuing new business, they have folks coming in that are younger and presumably healthier, and which means new premium. Once they stop issuing policies under that brand name, then the people who have those policies are part of a group that's getting older and sicker. This generally means that the rates are going to go up at a faster clip than they would be if that carrier was still issuing new business. So if you have one of those carriers that I mentioned, and some others that like I said, I have failed to mention because I've forgotten about them, or they were minor players that were here today and gone tomorrow type of thing. And there's been a lot of that too. If you have one of those particular carriers that has issued a policy, or if you've had a policy from that you thought was from a name brand company, but you've had it for, let's say, 4 years or longer, chances are you actually bought from a subsidiary, not the parent company, and that particular carrier may no longer be issuing new business. It's time for you to have a checkup. Time for you to shop your rates. I know we've just finished, this is January of 2019, and we've just finished the open enrollment period. That's when everybody seems to think that they can change their Medicare supplement plan, and that's faulty thinking, because you can change your Medigap or Medicare supplement plan. Remember, they're interchangeable terms like Kleenex and tissue, but you can change your Medigap plan any time of the year. It doesn't have to be during open enrollment. Matter of fact, that's probably the worst time of the year to try and do it, because there's about 50 million people out there that think that they can change their plan during that time of year, and it really creates a crunch. So things move a lot slower October, November, December than they do the other 9 months of the year. So if you have a plan and if you've had the same plan with the same carrier for 3 or 4 or more years, it's probably a good time for us to take a look at it. New rates can be $20, $30, $40, $50 less for the exact same plan as you have now. And as long as you can qualify medically just means you fill out a new application, you answer health questions, you list your prescription drug history, an underwriter reviews it, and they decide if they like you or not. If they don't like you, you get to keep your current plan. If they do like you, then you get to make a change and save some money. And it's a fairly simple process. As a matter of fact, I do this more often than I care to with existing clients as well as new clients because there has been so much turmoil and so much change in the Georgia Medicare market. But I do it quite a bit. I can usually tell within 10 minutes by phone if you're going to qualify and how much money you can save. It's that simple. Give me a phone, give me a call. You can shoot me an email if you want, but I really like to talk to people, get the dialogue going there, because sometimes things that are transmitted by email are not the same as when we're talking. But give me a call. Tell me which plan you have. You can tell me what you're paying if you want to or not. It doesn't matter because it's not going to impact what I quote you. There's about 60 carriers out there that are currently writing Medicare supplement coverage in Georgia. I'm appointed with about a dozen of them. Some of the ones that are really high priced, I see no need to get appointed with them because nobody ever asks for, give me the plan with the highest rate. And we can talk through it. I'll give you a rate. We'll look and see if your savings is worth it. Then I'll ask you some health questions just to see if you're going to qualify. And if so, and you want to move forward, okay, we'll do that. If you want some time to think about it, that's fine too. All I'm trying to do is help you out and help you save some money. So this is Bob Vineyard with the Georgia Medicare Minute. You take care. Have a great day.